Hello guys, this is ATL Stackz, and I'm going to show you guys how to make a trap tutorial. I'm not sure about the link this time. Wait, let me fix it on real quick. Dang. Okay, yeah. So first, what you guys want to do, actually, I'm just going to go to the idea. So like I said on my previous tutorials, you just go to the beat baseline editor, delete all this other stuff because, well, it can be necessary, but right now it's not. And you just put the loop point there so you're able to do some cool stuff. Then you go to your drum pack, wherever it's located. I want to go to my boy Mexico Drill. I just got his drum kit a few weeks ago. Yeah, I want to show you guys how to make a trap tutorial. So it doesn't matter what 808 you use, or sub, or kick, or what instrument. So I'm going to use this. I know it's start with 8/8. But actually, nah, I'm going to do something totally different. Okay, I got you guys. I'm going to start with a preset. Where you can find these presets, go to my presets. For LMMS, the default ones. You go there and you just use these sounds. And you just play with the melodies. Like, if you guys use a laptop or any computer, normally press the keypad, like where you type on, and it should activate other keys on that instrument when you go on a piano. Sorry that I get so, what is it called? Complicated. But yeah, I just really want to help you guys. And all you do is just play around. It doesn't matter what keys you hit. Right now it sounds very Young Thuggerish. Like, the reason it sounds like that is because I hit a sharp key note. I don't know that much about chord progressions, but certain sounds, trigger certain things. So I'm gonna call this Young Thug chord. Spelling doesn't matter. And I'm gonna change the tempo because most trap tempos are in the 115 range through 138 range. So yeah, I'm gonna range it to 130, typical tempo. Now that I got an idea with the melody, now I want to go into the percussions so I can so it doesn't seem as dry and bland. And it's up to you what instrument you use. And I'm going to put this in the mixture because I know, well, I can't hear it completely because when I record with my microphone, things really mess up. There's a whole lot of feedback and it makes it hard to hear. But I can hear most of it. Okay, so I'm just putting things in the FX channel. And I'm just going to freestyle by pressing random keys till I get what I like, and I'm going to hit the red dot, which is the record button. Okay, you gotta feel it sometimes, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I felt that. I'm gonna arrange the tempo. I'm gonna go on my notes, type in 130, and Yeah. Now I'm gonna arrange the tempo so it doesn't aggravate you guys with, you know, the perfection part of it. Okay. I'm gonna put in a metronome. And the way I did that was by hitting the record button. Oh man, I hit it twice. Okay. Okay, everything's on beat except the chords. Some chords aren't as long as they should be. So the way you do that is just drag that. Okay, let's play this again. Metronome. I like it as 2 for 2 beats. Now I'm gonna play with the instrument because I know it has to be right. I'm gonna call this 8 or sub. Now if you want to make your 808s sound even better, this is what I do, but I'm not sure if it works for everybody. Okay, let's see. You go to envelope, go to amount, go to release, put that all the way down, go to sustain, put that all the way, put everything down except hold. Hold, you want to bring this as far as you can go. This is the technique Drake and all those other famous trap producers do, like No 840 and stuff like that. Even though it has that clipping noise, but you know, you gotta sometimes work with LMMS. LMMS, yeah. Hey. And I've raised the tempo so it wouldn't like be too long, so the video won't be too long. Hey, work. Now I'm gonna like show you guys how to get that typical trap feel. So mainly I start off with percussions. So you want to get snares. And where to get these snares, you can use, actually, I don't want to say any snare. Some snares can really like throw off that trap feel. You want to use snares that sound like this. Your typical trap sounding snares. So you're going to get those snares. Doesn't matter which. I'm going to go with this one. Now I'm going to play with the sub. Okay, so the typical trap thing that you hear in most songs, it goes like this. Wait, no. Dun 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 dun, yeah. Dun 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 dun, ay. Dun 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 dun, ay. Dun dun dun. Wait, what? Dun 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 dun. Oh man. Dun dun dun. Oh no. Dun 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 dun, ay. Dun 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 dun, ay. Hey, dun 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 dun. See, it hits like, it's like a jumpy feel. Like you only hit like 2 notes on the half beats, and then the other ones hit like between half beats, if that makes sense. So it's like a mixture of party. Like whenever, I'll show you guys this. Whenever you hear something hit every single, I guess, fourth of every single like bar, it makes you like want to dance. It's like a party feel. But when you hit it like between it, it gets you like, it makes the beat more interesting. It makes you want to dance, or not dance, but it gives it more of a bouncy feel, if that makes sense. So it's like a combination. It's a balance. You got to have a balance between those two to give you that, what is it called, trap feel. Dun 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 dun, hey. Dun 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 dun, hey. Hey, dun 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 dun, hey, hey, dun 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 dun, hey, hey. So that's for the snares. And what I hear all the time in every single trap thing, I always hear a clap. What else? Maybe a cymbal or a stick, or maybe some other percussion. Hit every single half beat. I guess this draws a rhythm or something, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use, it doesn't matter which clap, but let's see, probably clap 5 because it sounds the most mixed. I'm just going with something easy and fast. All right, let's see what I'm at time real quick. 10 seconds, I mean 10 minutes. Yep, that clap draws like a constant rhythm. You always have to have that clap or any percussion that hits at that half beat with the snares. And what everybody loves to hear, well, not everybody, but most people, the common masses, is hi-hats. And I'm going to show you guys a quick trick, or I hope it's quick. So mainly with the hi-hats, you just freestyle it. You just place it anywhere till you get what you like. Okay. No. Hey. Hey. Okay, now that I got that, the trick I want to show you guys that you hear in almost every single trap song is how they make the hi-hats speed up. For LMMS, the way you do this, you see this big Q. Let's see if yep, the mouse is working. Okay, the big Q right here, this stands for quantization. You hit this, oops, my bad, you go to 132, and if you want to go even more complex, you can go outside that, but I normally stick in the 132 to 164 range. But me, for this trap tutorial, I'm going to go with 132. So the way you do that, oh yeah, also you want to go to this note green thing. Always have it on, well, it depends, have it on, actually, yeah, put it on last note. So if you drag it, it does what the other note, it has what the other note has. And you still got to freestyle on the knowers. So let's see. Nope. Let's go faster. Hey, yeah, I like that. And the thing I noticed other people do, they either pan their hi-hats at particular spots, or they arrange the volume so it doesn't sound as, what is it called, annoying when you hear it. And I'm going to pan it to the left. And I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to hit Control X, then Control V again, Control right. I'm trying to be like busy word speed, but anyways, and I'm just gonna do it and bring it to the right this time, because I like having that balance. I don't like just hearing one instrument play just on the left all the time. It gets annoying sometimes. Oh yeah, and sometimes you can't hear it unless you do this. You go to the add steps, hit 2, and yep, it'll play what you created. If it's like a single note like these, you had to arrange the add step so you can get more. But if it's like these type of notes, it'll automatically arrange the steps for you. It's something more complex. But yeah. And I'm gonna mix the hi-hats in some more. So what I'm going to do now is go to amplify, not volume, but amplify. And I'm bringing it down. And if you want to hear more perspectives of the song, I highly advise to do this. Go to master pitch and bring it down or bring it up and hear it on both sides and try to get the best of both. So, because you see when you bring it up, you hear like the 808's a little too high. So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. And if you bring it down, sounds like the hi-hats are too high. Yeah, now it sounds like a Drake beat now. Drake Future. And now sounds a tad bit, I guess, more better. Cause you hear like more perspectives. And now I'm gonna play the melody with it. Oh man, I forgot to save. Okay, I'm gonna save it real quick. Let's call this beat. How many beats? 28. Okay. And since it's an FX, I'm just gonna raise the volume up a little bit. I'm gonna bring down the 808 because it seems like it's being a little too powerful. And I'm gonna hear more perspectives with the melody. Still sounds a little too weak. So a trick to make presets sound a little louder is go to MIDI. And you're gonna go to custom bass velocity, and this will definitely increase the preset sound. But you gotta be careful with this sometimes, because if you bring it up too high, it can be like, it can distort your track. And a distorted tracks sometimes sounds good if you like do metal rap or whatever. But typically it normally doesn't. Because you see right now it sounds a little too high. A trick to make it sound like more blended in, there's two ways. You can go to dynamic processor, go to input, and bring it down so it sounds more mixed in. That's one way. Or you can go to send. This is what I just learned like 2 days ago. So you're gonna go to send, and you can just bring it down from the channel so it sounds like, you know, more mixed in, I guess. But I'm gonna stick with the dynamic processor. And I'm gonna hear it at low again. And I'm gonna add reverb, because reverb normally makes most presets sound extremely better. It just depends on the preset you use for that particular preset. I normally put in a higher treble or higher treble cut. I only make slight changes, nothing too drastic. Now it sounds like a 21 Savage beat because of the 808, a Young Thug beat because of the melody, and a Drake Future beat because of the percussion rhythm scheme, whatever you call it. Now that I got the main things, I'm gonna get extra creative. Most trap producers, that's the main thing for trap, but if you want to go more into it, you just add more percussions. That's mainly what you do. More percussions, I guess, like slight instruments. So I'm gonna add like a simple, no, an open hat. And I'm gonna pan it too. Yeah, it's gonna sound like that. But when I raise down the tempo, it's gonna sound like less crazy. And since the volume's so different on each panned one, like on the right it sounds more amplified, I'm gonna create two. I'm gonna clone this track. I'm gonna clear it and put this in the right track, and I'm gonna change the volume. And I'm also gonna put this in the FX. So let's see. Yeah, they're both balanced. Yeah, that's about right. Now I'm gonna go to track number 3. I'm gonna click on track number 3. Go to send. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm getting a little too complicated with you guys, but anyways. Yeah, so you can do anything with this. You can make it go up, make it go down. It's all up to you. That's the thing about music. It's all art. You can do whatever you want. Now it sounds like, I guess, more of a creative trap beat. And I'm just gonna add kicks just to make it more, I guess, interesting. And I'm gonna mix it in with the bass. So. Now that I got the kicks, I'm going to play with the subs or 808s, and I'm going to try to, like, you know, mix it in so it doesn't sound as choppy, clip, chop, whatever. There's many ways to mix it in. This mainly just messing with volume tabs like amplification, volume, dynamic processors, compressors, sending. There's tons of way to mix things in, but yeah, just trying to be as helpful as I can. Yeah, that sounds a little too powerful, so I'm gonna go with the dynamic processors. Okay, I found the problem. Okay, one note hits louder than the others with the bass, so let's see. I think this is the note that hits too loud. So I'm just gonna check it out. All I did was go to note volume and drag one of those notes down lower. Nope, hit the wrong note. Or maybe it's all these notes. Definitely Young Thugger right there. I want to add reverb to this too. And if you want to get even more creative, oh man, I can think of a billion ways, but I'm trying to make this video short. But I'm still gonna show you one way. Go to amount for the open hats. I told myself when I made this video I was gonna make it simple, but hey, but I guess not. But if you want to get more creative, go to release on the hats. And you can make it like, oh, it's just beautiful. You can make it stretch out. Sometimes what it does is it can clip a little bit, so I'm just gonna put the amplification down. Now let's see where I'm at time. Oh man, 26 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna bring the wet level down on the reverb. Ooh, okay, that gave me an idea. I'm gonna put the hi-hats in its own FX and go to EQ 5. So the thing I normally use, the preset I normally use, I use DJ EQ, and it should come with all LMMS versions. Let's see, I don't play with the snares. So what I'm gonna do, this is what I normally do. I normally bring the high gain up. And I normally put in a reverb, go to treble cut, and I normally raise the volume up. And to make it sound like more everywhere, I'll go to the volume on pre-delay, so the reverb doesn't just hit at that spot, it just goes all over the place. It gives it like more room, I guess. And you can be as creative as you want with it. And I'm going to high frequency damp, and I'm giving it a lower value so it doesn't sound as, you know. Yep, I love that. Reverb normally helps out a whole lot of producers, but I'm not going to put reverb on everything because, you know, that would make the video too long. And I'm gonna gate the reverb. This makes it cut off. But I guess it's more of a complex thing. It depends. So this is your main percussion trap thing. This is the main stuff that defines trap. Your snares, your, I guess, claps, hi-hats definitely, other perks, normally hats, triangles, stuff like that, kicks, and most definitely a sub. I never heard a trap song without an 808 sub, whatever you want to call this. Never heard. But it probably does exist because it's mainly just hi-hats and snares, but yeah. So that's how you make the beat. And if you want to get, here's the creative part. You just add in other presets, other whatever, VSTs if you got it, whatever you got. I don't have VSTs because, you know, I don't really invest that much money. Oops. Okay. I'm just gonna add this just so it doesn't sound like bland. I'm not gonna bring the tempo up because let's see one at a time. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the tempo up. I hate these keys. And I'm going to play this with the other preset to see if they're on the same melody scale. And I'm going off ear. I don't know that much about chord progressions, but you got to have, like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's on the same. And all I'm doing is just arranging the volume so I can hear more of it. Oh crap, cancel. Okay. And if you want to make your bass sound even better, you can go to DJ EQ. Raise up its low gain, middle gain, and sometimes even high gain. It depends. So it sounds like amplified in a way, but in a more professional way. Most trap beats have pianos. Young Thug normally has strings. And eccentric, that's eerie melodies. And I'm gonna add some chants to some triangles and call this a beat. I normally go off, what is it called? Here. Trial and error. And I'm gonna pan this for sure. The trick I'm gonna use, which I hope helps other producers, I'm gonna go to amplify, and I'm gonna lower it to where it gets to like a balance level, I guess. Yep, this sounds about right. It sounds like they're both on the same scale or same volume range. So yeah. Oops, I meant to put in the reverb. Yep. Hello, 13. Gucci looking wet, she casual. Yep, y'all, that's mainly how you make a trap here. But I'll show you guys the structure too. Got the hiccups. Okay, now I'm gonna change the tempo back to 130 like it originally was. I wanna name the instruments, or yeah, you know, claps. Hats, hi-hats, be precise. Hi-hats, hi-hats, open hats. Kicks. Just so it doesn't mess up the bass. Piano. Chants. And triangles. Yeah, I'm about to show you the structure. The structure ain't even that important. It's all up to the producer, but yeah, I'll show you it too, just so you guys can get a feel. I'm just gonna show you like hopefully 1 minute. So yeah, you just start out with whatever. Normally the main preset, PST, whatever you got. It only goes up to like 12 seconds. And most, but not all, most, but not all, trap music goes in like intro, chorus, verse, and then repeat. But some, like the recent music now, it's been real different. It can go like verse, intro, verse, chorus, and then repeat. But it's all up to the producer. And I'm gonna show you the chorus one, because I did the verse too many tutorials. So this right here is going to be a chorus next. This right here is the intro, but the thing that's about to come is a chorus. I'm just making the chorus. And I'm gonna change the tempo so it isn't a longer video than it should. So this is what I like to call a snippet. So yeah. Oh yeah. Let me let you hear the finished product, just in case anybody skipped forward to the video. So yeah, this is the finished product, y'all. Right here. And this is just a snippet, not the full song. But I don't plan on making the full song unless this gets a whole lot of viewers and a lot of, people tell me otherwise. Chorus. yep, y'all, that is a wrap. Thank you guys for listening to ATL Stackz, and this was Trap Tutorial.